This is Yunnan, where nature has carved out exceptional mountains and rivers that are home to incredible biodiversity. We've traveled here to explore these landscapes and get a closer look at the creatures they hold. Why do they exist? And where do they come from? And why are we so alike and yet so different? Follow me as we explore this fascinating biological world, from the most bizarre to the most magnificent. Yunnan was once part of the sea. Over 800 million years, the movement of the Earth's crust and plates shaped this vast sea into a mysterious but densely interwoven system of river valleys, basins, and snow-capped mountains. Nature is the cradle of life, where human beings, along with all other species, can be nurtured and grow. And in Yunnan, all things thrive in its natural majesty. I've come to Yunnan with Lisa T, and while she is here for relaxation, I have more important things to do. This year, 2021, COP15 was hosted here in Yunnan because of the province's incredible biodiversity. Kunming, the capital city of Yunnan, is also known around the world as the City of Flowers. And the reason why Kunming is the flower center is because of the weather in Yunnan, and the soil is absolutely perfect for growing flowers. The Chinese admire flowers and attribute different meanings to them. Some represent boldness and bravery, while others are synonymous with a delicate nature. Every year, countless people come to this city of flowers to revel in its sea of colors. Donan Flower Market is the largest flower trading market in Asia. It also serves as one of the core distribution centers with a supply of flower products in China and throughout the world. It's massive, and although it seems busy now, what's special about this market is it doesn't really get busy until the evening. Every day around 6 o'clock in the evening, the shops selling fresh flowers will start to clear out. After 2 hours of cleanup, night falls and the gates of the night market open up. Flower market manager Wang Yanyan explained to me, this market is almost 5 football fields in size. It's a huge wholesale market selling nearly 1,600 kinds of flowers.
大概一年这么大一个市场的收入能多少钱？
每年成交的话，大概在60亿只左右。
都是来自云南。
对，大多数应该都是来自云
是吗
南，因为本身它的地理位置啊、气候啊、温度各方面一个天时地利人和的一个条件。它这个温度特别适合，就是说种植花卉。所有的种植花卉，现在花卉种植都是在昆明周边的一些城市，所有的花都来自于云南。
Flowers are beautiful sprites, bred from the earth, and they are always supported by large and complex terrestrial ecosystems. Kunming is located in a basin, surrounded by mountains to the east, west, and north. The warm humidity of this basin creates an unending sea of flowers, but the surrounding mountains are abuzz with a deadly venom. Not far from Kunming is a lush mountainous jungle. Although its scenery is quite beautiful, in this area hides a deadly creature that can kill a cow in a matter of minutes. I just went for a little walk over by the trees, and this guy flew into my clothes, bit my thumb, and then also stung me on my arm. And it really hurts. It's like a bee sting times 10. Look at this guy. He's not leaving. I hate you. In China, there are more than 1,000 species of common hornets, but the Asian hornet is in a league of its own. It has a body twice the size of ordinary hornets. Its sting is nearly 7 times more toxic. But here in Churga village, the hornets don't only offer income opportunities for the farmers, they also help to bolster biodiversity. This young man, Fan Guojun, has dealt with these Asian hornets for 4 years now. Every day he hikes up the mountain, tracking a single member to its nest, and then he brings the whole nest back home to grow the hive. Don't worry about the hornets. We're just relocating them. It won't hurt them. You should worry about me. I'm the one putting my life on the line here.
那里有一潭水啊，那里还有一只蜂呢，你有没有看到？
有，挺多的，
你有没有看到
也不如一个啊。
啊，我找一根杆子。
哇，它赖界面是河水还是干嘛呢？
啊，喝水。
河水
啊，背包里面的这个
肉是吧？
啊，对，这个是鸡肝。我先把这个肉给它插在这里啊，喝水的时候它就会来吃这一块肉啊。
这是跟钓鱼有点像啊，但是是有一块肉。
It might be big, but it's not stupid. This hornet fully understands what bait is. So at first, it comes for an exploratory bite. We need patience to wait until temptation gets the better of it.
我觉得这个行业还蛮有意思的，非常有意思的。
唯一的就是这个痛。
这个地区现在胡蜂应该比平常多得多，这会不会影响大自然的一些平衡的一些点？
这个不会。你看我们这个，这样一个森林，为什么那么茂密啊，长得那么好啊？就是因为这一个胡蜂啊，它专门去吃这个树上的这些
虫子
虫子，
所以它就是，
所以说对于生态是非常好啊。
After nearly an hour of cautious probing, the hornet finally lets its guard down. It is entranced by the food and completely ignores everything that is happening around it. In these short minutes, we need to tie a hairline around its waist. The paper towel on the other end will act as our guide.
Hey, 正飞起来了啊！走。走得挺快的啊！哎，快，走！
This lone hornet, with paper in tow, will act as an envoy and lead us to its nest.
跟不上怎么办呢？
跟不上用望远镜。
When I woke up this morning, I had no clue that I'd be running a 2-hour marathon. This cunning insect has found an ideal place to build its nest. Deep in the jungle and almost 4 meters up a tree. Only under complete darkness can we attempt to transfer the nest.
I'm going to be putting on a crazy outfit. Looks like a bomb disposable outfit. So that I can take part and not get stung. It's pretty exciting. Something I've never experienced before, that's for sure.
it is important when moving hornets' nests to only do so when it's pitch black. If there is even a sliver of light, the hornets will file out of their home and attack. But in order to film the process, we need lights. So everyone is on edge here.
等一下，我还有工具。
工具。
哦，你不用在这边，你不用在这边。
你上去吧。Mr. Fung has just gone right up this tree and it's literally got no branches on it at all. A very difficult climb in a very heavy suit like this. And he's gone up about 4 meters. It's very hard to see what's going on up there. And it's a little scary as branches are dropping down. But I expect any minute now he's going to be coming down with a very large hornet nest.
小心啊！
没事吧？
没事。
Well, now we've got this down from the tree, there are thousands of hornets flying around us now. And it's a huge buzz. And I have to say I'm a little bit frightened, even though I'm in this suit. We're gonna have to turn off the lights very soon because it's getting dangerous for the cameramen and for all of us here. We're gonna have to take this back up the hill, and we're gonna have a look at it tomorrow.
These dangerous animals aren't kept the way you would a pet. In fact, the hornet keepers have even developed a way to harvest the hornet's venom without disturbing the insect's natural life cycle.
This is our hornet, the one that we took out of the tree. Now, I've had a brief introduction from Mr. Fan what's gonna happen today. This is an electronic cloth. It's electric current running through there. As the hornets come rushing out of the nest, they're gonna go onto that and sting it with all their might, and all of that sting, that poison, is going to stay in the cloth, and then he's going to dry it and sell it for Chinese medicine.
我们要把这一群蜂给它全部惹怒了之后，它才会来追这一个，
OK，
对吧？
我
们
非常危险。
对，然后我们再靠近一点，再靠近，给它插到蜂巢上面去。
我就需要这样拿着。
好，行，咱们开始取啊，咱们不停地震动这个蜂巢。
OK，
让它来攻击这一个腿朵吧。
我再拍一下。Come on, boys, get in there. Go on. 这个毒大概是值多少钱？
这个毒的话，现在目前是450块钱一克。
450块钱一克。
对，比黄金的价格还值钱呢。
I don't know, cameraman, if you can see this, but there's some little sort of dots, specks of fluid here, little bits, like a little spit almost. Around different areas. Now that's the poison that's come out of the hornet right there.
Modern scientific research has shown that a low dose of hornet venom can have a positive effect on the human nervous and cardiovascular systems. This has led to a large increase in its price, which entices more people into the industry every year. And thanks to the efforts of hornet keepers, these insects, which are natural predators of pests, can work diligently to protect these lush mountains. Leaving Kunming, we head south to Honghe. An expansive rift valley divides the Red River into two, with lofty mountains and deep ravines throughout. In this valley region, Han people have been carving paintings of landscapes and pastoral scenery for more than 1,300 years. Sitting on one such terrace field is the village of Ajakur, hidden in a sea of clouds. The houses here look like scattered mushrooms in a forest, and the music that pours from the villages echoes through the trees.
你可以看到这条村寨的这个分布呢，它是一个山腰的位置，再往上面就是有大量的原始森林，人是不会再涉足上面的森林的了，所以它保证有源源不断的这个水源能够从森林的上面流下来，然后接着是村寨，然后再是水系，最后才是梯田，4个要素从高到低，然后环环相扣，它流到下面的梯田的那个水蒸发以后，再遇冷凝结到运动到山上，再形成降雨，然后循环，一次循环。
Yan Bing is a PhD student, and he is focused on this terraced ecosystem as well as the future economic development of Ajaka village.
所以这些树就不能砍，是吧？
不能砍，
它一直就这样保持
的，因为汉尼族崇拜森林就是这个原因，
是吧？
对，
他们很崇拜树。
对。
Traversing the artificially constructed canal that stood here for thousands of years, we passed through a jungle, scaled a cliff, and only then did we reach our destination. Hidden amongst the thick forest sits a crystal clear spring. This is the source right here of all the life that flows down into Ajako, the village below us. These mountains are so rich in life and virgin forests, and these trees hold all the water into the mountains, slowly releasing it so there's a constant flow, and this incredible system and how it still works today. The Hani people safeguard nature, and in return it offers its gifts. For thousands of years, these gurgling springs have always guaranteed water for humans and animals alike, and most importantly, irrigation for the terraces.
是阿哲克的这个第一口水井。
这个井你知道它的历史大概有多长时间？
这口井至少就210年。
210年，我尝一下啊。
哈哈哈，很凉快的。
In Ajaka village, there is something to be said for this peaceful, self-sufficient lifestyle. They've used the wisdom of their ancestors to skillfully transform the mountain that blocked them from the outside world into an essential part of their livelihood. These terraces have been cultivated with care and maintained for thousands of years. The villagers in these terraces live their lives thanks to the protection of the forest. However, a quick drive down the mountain gives way to a very different environment, the dry, hot valley region. Xu Dianchu, an expert botanist, is diligently working to restore this fragile ecosystem.
Welcome to dry land of Yunnan province.
It's hot, but it doesn't look that dry.
This is very dry. Original vegetation like this is calotropis.
Right.
See. This is pioneer in this region and also in Africa, Sahara region. Now you can see that's unique.
It's got some
produce.
sap.
Yeah, the sap is very. You can replace the oil. It's a high energy.
Oh, you can make this into oil?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a sort of sustainable
it's
fuel. Bioenergy.
It's glowing like weed.
Okay, because I've seen some cattle around here. Do the cattle eat these trees? Is that all right?
After fermentation. So we have another experiment doing, say, fermentation. That's what we call silage. Make silage for
Silage.
cattle. Look at the seeds.
Yeah, it's like a scale.
Scale or like a fish eggs.
Yeah.
When you move the seeds, you see the white crystal color.
Yeah. Oh, it's like fiber in there.
Wow, you see.
Yeah. So
That's the fiber.
Okay.
If it's dry, it's fly
it flies away.
away
Okay.
with wind.
Right.
And the seeds, you get the natural disposed by
Okay.
the fiber.
Okay, now your job
It's to do restoration.
is to bring it back to life. That's beautiful. I have to say, it's starting to look greener in this area where we are right now. These indigenous plants were once an afterthought, But thanks to the efforts of Professor Xu, they will become the first step in reshaping the local environment. Not only that, but through a local initiative, this desolate land can prosper once again, with over 200 households feeling the benefits.
Xu Laoshi, it's
Yeah.
exciting to see a project like this. I mean, you're changing the landscape.
Yeah, you remember also this technology not only for Chinese farmers, mainly for Africa farmers.
It's going to change things
To-
globally.
yeah.
You've been doing this kind of thing for a long time.
We
Xu Laoshi.
already 10 years.
10 years.
When it comes to the natural world, 10 years is but a drop in the ocean. And while human beings might be only one of billions of creatures on this planet, I've been inspired by Mr. Xu and his journey. True proof that it only takes one human to make a positive impact on our beautiful home. Saying farewell to the hopeful Red River, we continue southeast to the southernmost point of Yunnan, close to the equator. Here, this vibrant red clay gives birth to another kind of ecosystem, a tropical rainforest. We are going to visit, yes, wild Asian elephants.
To see wild elephants was something I'd never imagined I would see. Absolutely fascinated to see how wild elephants could live in an area in Sichuan in China where people also live.
Sichuan is the most well-preserved of China's tropical ecosystems, and it is also the main habitat of wild Asian elephants in China. We're heading into the untamed jungle. This is apparently one of the places where wild elephants frequent. Just the thought of seeing wild elephants walking in the jungles has got me very excited.
这里是我们野象通道口，经常出没的地方，我们就安装了一些宣传警示牌，
就是告诉住在周边的居民，还有路过这里的群众，这里有大象经过，大家一定要注意安全。
比较凸的地方就野象踩出来的。
哦，这一块
对，
这是它。哎，他们上次冲者什么时候走的呢？
今年6月8号往这边出来，就往这边下去。
这边进去就是保护区。
哇！
再往里走，我们在里面就安装了一个亚洲象预警监测系统红外相机。
这个拍的照片，你们办公室都能收到？
那收得到。
我看你这有一个相机。
哎，你眼神特别好，这个就是我们布设的红外相机。
今天早上在另外一个地方，就是有拍到过，6点30分的时候就拍到。
就是这个红外相机拍的。
咱们有没有机会能看到野象在这里？
天会带您来，就说明这里肯定是安全的。要不然见到野象的话，我们必须得跑。我们进保护区，第一要务就是人必须得安全。
那么危险？
对，大象它虽然看起来很温和、很可爱，但是野生动物它都是有伤害性的，我们一定要小心，有野性。
这是你给大象做的啊？
这是我们人工改造的一个消糖，就是便于野生亚洲象还有其他动物吃水的地方，
专门给他们喝的。
对
，OK。你这还有相机拍吗？这些图片会就是自动传到你的 APP 是吧？
对。
OK。
后台。
你是不是每天早上起床第一件事就是去查你的 APP？
它是每天的信息会更新，就是它那个拍到野象的话，它会发布预警，都可以看到的，那个 APP 系统里面可以看到。
谁都可以安装这个 APP。
对。
It's actually quite a smart system that they have here, monitoring the elephants, teaching the local people how to live with them, and trying to somehow create a balance of elephants and humans living together. Don't be disappointed. We purposely avoided wild elephants in their natural forest for safety reasons. However, in the Sichuan Wild Elephant Conservation Center, there are some elephants we can visit who were abandoned by the herd due to injuries or poor health that are being sheltered and cared for by elephant fathers.
每天都陪他们。
每天都陪他们一天，最基本就是差不多就是10几个小时都是在陪他们。
Zi Jianming, one of the fathers.
妈妈从3岁的时候 就是到我们那个里面的树山里那里，就是他跟着一个象群来到那里，然后他不小心就是踩到那些农民放的那些兽夹，就不小心被他踩到了，
很严重的是吧？
现在还好了，现在他是在我们这里是16年了。
16年？
对对。
他在中心的时候就怀孕了，完了上了一个小 baby 啊。
对，他就是在这防疫的，我们这
是吗？
对。
哇，那这两个有名字吗？
有，大的大象叫冉冉，来自大自然，所以叫
来自大自然的人。
对
OK。
小的那个叫我们现在目前是叫它是小七，因为在第7头防疫的嘛，我们在这里防疫的小象。
In addition to assisting in daily life of these wild elephants, the elephant fathers have the much more important task of preparing the elephants for release back into the wild. I quickly realized just how dangerous this job can be. The 2-year-old baby elephant looks cute, but like most babies, is very stubborn. And the ever-vigilant mother is extremely protective of her child. Both of these factors can prove to be very difficult obstacles.
大象的智商还是比较聪明的，它差不多有5、6岁的小孩一样的智商。
是吗？
它不走寻常路，它哪里不管认走了，
它就每天在修路。
对。
其实有时候还真感觉非常可爱。How's it going?
他一会儿好一会儿坏的，
一会儿好。
他高兴他就跟你玩，他不高兴他就揍你。你看，
就感觉
像今天你弄去拍他，他都想来揍他了。
是，
都舒展。
他就不停着在推你，是吧？你
别烦我，
别烦我。他踢你，你不害怕？会疼吗？
不疼呀，他踢到这里的话肯定疼，他力气很大的。
他有500公斤。踢到一下肯定很痛。
你是陪他们讲，这两个在户外已经有几年了？
在这里待了差不多13年。
13年，你一直就是在陪他在户外，是吧？
对。
13年，所以你跟他的关系反正是非常贴近，是吧？
对。
如果有一天小七把他放到大自然，再跟这个野象在一起，你会不会很感动呢？
肯定啊，但是我们也希望他嘛，能回到森林里面，因为本来就是来自森林里面的动物，它放回去它。肯定是更好的，但是虽然说有好多不舍，也是没办法嘛，都希望它更好嘛。拜。
你要走这么远，完了你还要拉他们回家，
对，
你怎么做到这个事儿？
我们叫他回去了，
用中文？
没有，我们用的是泰语。
那用什么？
就说妈，他就跟着来了嘛。
妈，就是回家的意思。还有吃饭。
对，
吃饭怎么说？
扎木，
吃东西。扎布，
扎，是吗？
这个是回家的样子。
拜，
你看他开始滑了。
拜，屁，拜，你看，拜，而且
，Go on，
拜。拜。
Then when we went back to the sanctuary, I got to give them a shower, which was actually one of those very tranquil, pleasing moments. What's going on in that sanctuary is really inspiring because not only are the populations of the elephants there increasing every year, but they're also learning very fast through technology and education on how to have humans and elephants coexist in a very large protected area of forest in Sichuan-Banao. Nature has always been a fascination to mankind. Flowers full of temptation, murderous insects, untouched virgin forests, and barren lands being reborn. I truly think that biological diversity may be the touchstone for testing the degree of human civilization. Only when we find balance between progress and coexistence can we reach new heights. Today, in Yunnan, China, people are striving for this goal.